Folks, I don't want to scare anybody holding AMC stock for now, but I just want to bring you some facts because it doesn't look that good. I mean, not for the short squeeze, not for that. It doesn't, I'm not meaning it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. I'm just bringing you facts so that you will be aware and alarm and alert for what may come in the foreseeable future so that you don't get emotional and do stupid things. Because at the second you get emotional, that's the worst thing that can happen in you monitoring your investments, whether it's in AMC or any other stock in the market. So what the heck am I talking about? Well, first off, you look at the markets today, we are back in the red. I mean, we were deeply in the red at the future session after hours of pre-market this morning. But yesterday was really boom, all of a sudden, because we had some hopes on news that there might be a peace offering or some sort of diplomacy happening between Russia and Ukraine. Everybody started pumping stocks again. This was kind of due, but it was really a best day for the last 2 years globally in the markets. I mean, not only in the US, but also in Europe and in Asia. But the thing is, this morning, because nothing happened there, boom, people took profit and the gains didn't withhold, which was kind of predicted. Now, with whatever is happening there between Russia and Ukraine, what is happening with inflation, it is not a big mix for investors because it creates uncertainty, it creates worries, it creates a concern on what actually may happen in the economy, what may happen in the financial world, what may happen in what the Federal Reserve or countries will do when it comes to this whole Ukraine thing. So as far as this goes, markets will always be up and down. Yesterday, 2%, 3%, 4% for the NASDAQ, for example. And then boom, this morning down 2% or maybe 3%. Because people they're not comfortable. They are not comfortable enough to continue to put their money to work in the market because they don't know if it's going to go down. They don't know if it's going to, lose that capital. They don't know actually how the future and what the future will hold because we don't have that much comfort into what may happen in the next 3 months. So whether you want to believe it or no, AMC will be dragged into this as far as these markets are done. All right? As far as these markets are red, as far as these markets are kind of, on this yo-yo phase, you can expect the VIX, for example, to remain high. And when the VIX remain high, all of these indexes, including the Russell 2000, where AMC is a big dog. I mean, anytime the Russell 2000 breaches 1%, it's not good for AMC. I mean, today it's swinging between 4% and 4.5%, even 5%. Why is it specifically worse for AMC? Even though this was supposed to fly. This was supposed to fly since the beginning of March because we had earnings. And when we had earnings, this confirmed the theory that short sellers are supposed to cover, and they have to cover. Why? Because the company, which wasn't making money back in 2020, is now making a ton of money, and it's even going to make a lot more money in 2022. Even the Matley will confirm that in an article that was posted today, but we're going to talk about it in a separate video. The bottom line is, until markets settle down and have a clear direction and an upward trend, it will be easy for the short sellers to continue to short sell AMC. And because of that, we might even see lower lows than we already have now. But this is a good thing, right? It's a good thing because all of this is temporary. All of this, swinging back and forth with what is happening in Russia, with inflation and everything, every crisis is temporary. And if you look at how stocks prices evolve in the past after wars especially, they always recover. It's not a matter of if they're going to recover. It's a matter of when it's going to happen. So if you're kind of doubtful and don't know exactly where to position yourself, maybe just settle down and chill a little bit because if you look at the past historic, I confirm you, every time we had geopolitical crisis, the market, once everything is settled down, boom, the market starts soaring. And AMC being part of the Russell 2000 may definitely be part of what we call oversold stocks. It's going to be a good candidate for people looking for what we call value, meaning I want to buy something that is worth $15. I want to buy something that is worth $100 at $15. That's how smart money, invest. And AMC will definitely be a best candidate for those investors once we have a better understanding, a better clarity, a better visibility, and a better direction into what 2022 is for the stock market. Until then, it's going to be